Hey, everybody. Welcome to another week of Dungeons and Dragons Waters of the Deep. We are down a Katie for the next hour because her family playing shit last minute and don't give a fuck about our D&D life, apparently. So,
Did she really say an hour?
I just texted her. She said
Oh yeah.
it's looking
Oh,
like
okay.
9. So, we will
Man.
make do without her in some way, shape, or form. But, end of last
I
week.
mean, like, we're on a ship with her brother.
Yeah, that actually sounds really convenient. It sounds like her and her brother have a lot of catching up to do, which will leave the rest of you to your shenanigans.
Her
I don't
brother that
know
we
that
either
problem.
want to kill or sleep with, depending on which member of the party you talk to.
Yeah, yep.
Are you trying to say something?
There's only two
Are you?
feelings about this right now.
Are you
Yeah.
he's
um,
trying.
but yeah,
That's funny.
last week we left the Temple of Poseidon atop the mountain in the Shadowfell after reconsecrating its grounds and meeting the children of the Cyclops, and yeah, things kind of came to a good head there. Well, an okay head, given where you guys are heading now, which is hell, to try and save Galen's soul from eternal damnation. Upon arriving back at the shores, you found your ship missing, and good old B, not Quartermaster B, just regular B, um, said, "All right,
Lowercase b,
no, it's still capitalized, but I see what you're getting at."
not
Um,
Stan.
he
Yeah,
said,
right.
"Sounds like y'all need a ride. Follow me." And yeah, swam into the water. You guys swam under what appeared to be a rock where he opened a hatch, and you climbed in where there was this little goblin looking thing. And I'll reshare the map just in case everybody doesn't have it. But
Like with me, yeah.
towards the back of the map here, you see this little goblinoid looking creature. And as soon as you all climb aboard and the hatch closes, he had said, where is it? I have translations here. Uh, Forgive me if anyone speaks this language in real life. I do not, so I will probably butcher it. But it's Nervige Katze, du hast gesagt, du warst schwand vor Monaten zurück. Und ich sehe, du bist auch noch mit mehr hungrigen, mehr learns really big fucking word, zurückgekommen.
Are you Russian?
I actually really like German. Fun
Yeah,
fact.
There you
That's
go.
German.
German.
That
I
is
was gonna say,
very
is that
German.
Russian?
So if you speak German, I apologize if I butchered that. If you don't, enjoy the
German.
integration.
That apparently I know nothing about. Got it. Also, like in character, does any of us speak German?
No, this is a language absolutely none of you understand.
Okay, so we'll look
And-
at each
German
other.
isn't an option in D&D.
A moment later, he speaks up again. Die sollen blob mein Maschinen nicht anfassen. And B then speaks up and goes, yeah, he said don't touch his machine.
You know this language?
I picked a little bit of it up. Some of the words are kind of obvious to common. But, yeah, just trust me. Don't touch his machine.
Okay, I won't touch it.
So yeah, this is my ship. Make yourself comfortable. Don't touch the machine. And where are we going?
Like,
I've got Dad to speak up. I'm pretty sure we're going to that island that looks like hell over there.
Well, I mean, that looked like a pretty big island. Any particular point, or just the closest one?
What-
Wherever it looks like there's people.
Whatever the
Okay.
closest, yeah, non-isolated entrance apparently doesn't have gates, so anything closest.
Daddy's gonna like stroll in and then see the couch. He's just gonna beeline and just jump on the couch, stretch out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, as you all kind of get your first look around, I mean it's exactly like what a real world submarine would look like. Pipes lining the walls, machinery that you guys know and understand nothing about. What you see on the map is there, obviously a little stove, sink, bedroom with a curtain, a little hammock on the other side. In the front, you see the controls, and it's kind of set up like a ship control, except there's a big lever on each side of the steering wheel. And then there's a burner type thing with a bunch of gizmos and gadgets and kind of a furnace setup. And Taddy, you had noticed the machine towards the back of the ship there. Bless you.
So sorry.
Very much resembling the anti-storm generator that you guys have aboard your ship.
Oh yeah. It looks like piles of scrap back there. Odie. I know how much you love your scrap.
I see it.
Is this like a little seat? Or is that a wooden box?
Hold on. That is a bookshelf. So,
Beautiful, not
as
the
is
box.
the
Okay,
other one.
so I'm gonna just hover around it and like kind of look at the books and stuff.
Okay.
Not touching. I'm just looking, like looking with my eyes. Not
Yeah.
touching.
At a glance, they all appear handwritten, kind of like how a
Okay.
journal would look. None of them have any labels or anything.
Okay.
I have a question now. It is you felt you had to clarify that. What does Pearl normally look with?
With my eyes and my hands kind of work together.
Like Italian guys when they talk.
You got it. You got it. Yeah.
B moves up to the helm and fucks with the little broiler there. It's kind of like a locomotion boiler. If you ever seen one of the old school trains, it kind of resembles that. Not that any of your characters would recognize that, but for players' sake, that's what it resembles. He fucks with the.
That,
Good.
that might interest Pan. Machinery? Come on, dude.
But he fucks with it for a minute and then calls back, "Morg, let's go!" And then steps up, pulls one of the levers, and gives the helm a quick spin. And you can feel the ship kind of tilt a little bit. If you're looking out a window, you see that the ship has started to rise and move.
Yeah, man. As far as the destination goes, we don't know where the hell we're going either. We just know we need to go there, and so I don't know if you're familiar with that island or not. You know, or if there's any people there.
Go look on my desk. There should be a map.
Alright.
And as right there on top is, of course, a map. But it has everything revealed on it.
Oh.
You would kind of know, you came east out of the clouds and you were heading towards the northernmost mountain tip, so you would know that you're about right there right now on that map. Is
All right.
indicated by the little boat.
And
So
according
little-
to a session or two ago, you said these buildings aren't buildings, they're just civilizations. Do the buildings match the size of the civilization at least?
So each hub has a tower that resembles the tower you see on the map, but it's not just the tower. There is the city surrounding it. But yes,
So
each
basically, every little city is divided by like the little fire lava.
those are just rivers of lava, just like you'd see rivers of water on a normal map.
Also, that's not dividing like each little city.
No, I mean technically yes, but as far as you know, not intentionally.
Gotcha.
Alright, so, I mean, if that's the case, I would wager that taller towers probably got more people, because more people, taller towers. Maybe that could be a place we could find where we need to go? Essentially the one just straight north of us? The first one we come to? I don't know. I don't know my way around hell. I'm just guessing. Odie, why don't you come look?
He's doing something in the kitchen right now. Come back to that.
Anne is entirely engrossed in just like learning everything he can from this ship. He's got like the big tablet out and he's making notes and sketches.
Okay. Go ahead and make just a straight intelligence check, just for comprehension purposes.
And I'd also call Silt, because
Oh, yeah.
good with-
She would have been there,
yeah.
if nothing else, copying the map.
I'd actually stand up, and be like, "Here, you sit down. You figure it out."
It will take you a couple hours of kind of going over everything, Jeremy, but at the end of it, you will have an intimate working of steam pressure systems.
Alright, we got our motor, guys. As I pull out the tinker's tools and start looking at his motor.
I'm bringing her back to the couch. Like, here you go, Silt. Have a seat. You figure it out. Smart one.
So you come back to take a look at the engine system, which is basically just like a triple boiler, one for each propeller. And as you're like leaning in to inspect a part, he scrambles over and points a big wrench at you. He goes, "Noch einmal mein Maschine anfassen und die Schlitze der Kevlar off." And you hear B shout back, "He said don't touch his machine."
I am going to
one
pull
first?
out my much bigger wrench, my great wrench, and I am going to wave it back at him and say, "This is fucking beautiful, and I'm going to experience it."
You see this creature smile, and as it does, his teeth aren't just pointed, but they're also serrated. And then he taps his wrench twice on the engine, points it at you again as a warning, and goes back to work.
I am not even slightly daunted by that. I will continue to take down every detail.
Just to clarify, he didn't say you can't look, he just said you can't touch. So yeah, I feel like Silt would say something along the lines of, since you guys have no clue where you're going, the closest point is probably best. Just a suggestion, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's what I threw out there too. So.
So B sets course. Yeah, Anybody else got anything?
So now our map is full too, by the way.
Yep. You guys have copied the map.
Awesome.
While we're on our trip, I'm gonna work on that shield I've been working on.
Okay. I think I have the notes for that here somewhere still.
Yeah, last I was on I think the calligraphy aspect of it.
After seeing that map, I think Patty would say something about. I feel like we've been lied to our whole life. I mean, look at this fucking map. Like, there's all kinds of places out here, not just in Haven.
B will speak up. Yeah, there's a lot. I wouldn't recommend most of it.
We were told Haven was the last surviving place for people that land. It's like, that's a bullshit.
Brad, I lost my notes on that shield. Just text me everything you've got.
Yeah, give me a sec.
No rush. It's like 5 different worlds. You know, you got the one where we met, and that's all shadows and doom and gloom, and then you got the big fiery one that I've never been to because fire for just didn't seem like it was a good match. There's that one out to the west, the northwest, that it's full of all sorts of weird looking creatures, plants that talk, and little things that fly around and fuck with your food while you're not looking, and I don't know, it's just weird.
That sounds like my kind of place. Check that out.
To each their own, you know. And then there's that one to the southwest, and God, is it fucking cold. Lots of windy things going on there, but some water things too. There's a tribe of humans down there, though. I thought that was kind of weird. Real violent motherfuckers, though. I don't know.
It's not very often get a comfy seat, so I'm gonna enjoy this couch while you drive.
Nope, that's fine. We're gonna be down here for a couple of days. Probably take about 3, maybe less, depending on the currents. So yeah, grand tour. This is the helm. You got some food storage over there. Nice comfy couches. Taddy's figured out my workspace. Don't touch none of that. Don't touch any of the controls at the helm. That little thing over there, Morg whipped up. It keeps the chill out. Above table, it's a radiator. And then we got my quarters here and Morg's quarters there, and the engine in the back. So yeah, just sleep on the ground, I guess. Of course, as he weasels his way closer to you, Pearl, he goes, of course, if you don't want to sleep on the ground, some other arrangements could be made.
Of course. I'll hold you to that.
All right. Sorry, Brad texted me. So, yeah, just make yourselves at home. If you got questions, ask, and we'll figure it out.
I mean, at this point, Tad's just planning on hanging out and chilling for the next 3 days. It's going to take us that long to get there.
One little thing, you know, confined space and all. That whole morning feast, Miss Pearl has. Y'all got to figure something out about that, because Morg won't take it very well. I can tell you that much.
You invited her to your room, dude. You deal with it.
Yeah, but she's your friend, so y'all figure it out.
Yeah, but she's your conquest, so it's on you now, dude.
Well, he kind of like finger rolls the tip of one of the helm things. I know you're not opposed to handcuffs, so
Okay, so Taddy will speak up. Hey, well, you know, we set up that whole thing the other night with you handcuffed to the tree. Would you be okay if we handcuffed you to something here so you don't kill somebody in the middle of the morning or night or whenever you get hungry?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. Well, you pick a good spot, or somebody pick a good spot. Help her pick a spot. I don't care. We'll do it that way. Does your bed have a good pole that will hold her?
the bed's a little flimsy, but I mean the radiator's pretty sturdy.
The what?
The radiator?
What's
Are we
that?
in a full-blown Black Snake Moan situation here?
What's that? You said radiator? What's that?
Yeah, you can hook her right onto the radiator there.
Are you pointing at it or something?
It's right there.
Well, no. Earlier you said you didn't call it a radiator, so we
Oh,
don't know.
oh,
that it's a
sorry.
radiator, remember?
Yes, yes,
Huh?
he
I'm
was
saying
he was
character.
he was pointing at it.
Okay. Oh, that thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, radiator. I mean, that's what Morg calls it. I don't know. It's a little heat box.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier. Was a heat box. So I just. All right. Well, I don't know. Check it out. What do you think, Pearl?
Yeah, sounds great.
It ain't gonna like burn you up or anything, is it?
No, no.
Oh no, it doesn't get that hot. It's the tail end of the excess steam from the engine just pumps through, lets the heat kind of disperse so we don't freeze to death since we're underwater.
I won't
Okay.
burn up. I promise I won't go up in flames. Never. I mean, you never know, but hopefully not.
I know we're not supposed to touch his machines, but does that go for everything on the ship, boat thingy, or just the stuff in the back?
If you see a knob or a dial, don't touch it. This big thing behind me, don't touch that. If you see pipes,
Well, 'cause-
try not to touch it.
Well, cause okay, so now
But really,
the
it's
above
anything
table-
back in the engine room.
Above table. You're describing everything that a radiator has: tubes, hose, knobs. I'm like,
Oh,
So-
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
all right. Well, why don't you see if you can yank one of those pipes out of the wall on the radiator? I mean, might as well test it before, morning.
Pearl.
Pearl. Bueller.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes. let's-
'Kay.
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
All right.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
You hear the metal pipe like groan as you pull against it, but it doesn't snap, break, bend. It's exactly as it was when you first grabbed onto it.
It looks like it's not going nowhere. Awesome. Okay. Well, I guess that's your spot, Pearl.
Bye. I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, we ain't leaving yet. We're all sitting right here. We're just.
I know. I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
2 seconds later, she's snoring. I'm out.
The radiator is comfortably warm, but it won't burn you.
Cool.
Did you cuff yourself before you did that?
No, I just I knocked out. I guess by the warmth, it was so comfortable, and I'm so tired that I just knock out.
Silt will come over and handcuff one of your hands to the radiator as soon as you're out.
I let it. I'm out.
And then she's going to go back up by her brother, and they do catch-up conversations. What you doing, Odie?
While Pearl's getting ready to go to sleep, I am gonna come over and cast. Well, if I can catch her before she goes to sleep, I'm gonna ask her if she felt anything the last time she had her little episodic outbreak.
Let's say that okay. Let's pretend I'm not knocked out yet.
I mean, if you're knocked out, you're knocked out. It is what it is. I'll go a different route with it.
I'll just do it before she knocks out.
Yeah.
So when you had your little last, episode,
Yeah.
did you feel anything at all?
What do you mean?
Like any pain or anything?
No.
Alrighty then. Well, that means that didn't work. And as soon as he says that, he's gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Is that one of the ones that'll work for that?
I'm assuming so. Reading the information, it's
Nope. Last paragraph. You need remove curse, greater restoration, or wish.
Oh, is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like in total disalignment with Dispel Magic. Because Dispel Magic says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of that, whatever spell
No.
level I cast.
No, it specifically says remove curse, greater restoration, or wish.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
So, I'll get back with you tomorrow.
Yes. I will go back to staring out the window.
Okay.
And working on my shield.
Now she passes out.
Okay.
For real. This
Anybody else got anything? I believe it was getting close to evening when you guys boarded the ship. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anybody else got anything?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Come.
Odie, come here.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Odie, come here.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got too many screens open.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
No, I was imitating that new chick guy on TikTok. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, back to it then.
Alright, so when Odie gets over there, I'm gonna open my bag and show him the ceramic shards I picked up.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to him that, where I picked them up from, and I don't know if they're special or not, but they were in the shit went down.
Okay. Yeah. Looking in the bag, Otis, you see how many was it, Taddy?
15 to 20.
Yeah, like we'll just say an even 15 pieces of broken ceramic that had made a container of some sort at some point before it was broken.
But it was laying there on the ground. When I picked him up after the incident.
Oh. It was where I was at?
Yeah.
Do I recognize these?
No more than you would recognize like a random vase at a vendor. Because it looks similar to another vase you at one point saw in your life. Doesn't seem like there's anything special about them.
No, it was laying next to you, you know, after we came in to pick you up. So I didn't know, you know, I didn't know if it was something special or not, but I got 15 shards.
I don't know. Let me
Okay.
take a look at them.
All right.
Huh.
Well, I mean, ain't like they're taking up that much room in my bag right now, anyway. So they're shards. So.
Well.
But at least I know they're not special now, or at least they're not special to you as far as we know. So.
Well, do you mind if I take a look at them and I'll give them back to you?
Yeah, sure. Huh? Like I said, I just snatched them up because I didn't know if they were special or not. So let me see where'd they go. Oop, nope, that one.
Well, I would say thank you to Tatty, and then, you know, I will, if I figure out anything, I will let you know. You'll be the first to know.
All right. Yeah, and they're in the party sheet for you.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Yeah, with everything that was going on in that room and all that, I didn't know. Just they caught my eye for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, I figured they're laying next to you. They're in your special room.
It
You know.
could be one of a million things.
Okay. Well, enjoy, bud.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll go back to working on my shield.
Okay. Go ahead and drop the roll in the chat box for that.
I'm assuming that's the calligraphy.
Yeah.
Wise.
Okay. That's good. Anybody else have anything?
I'm sleeping.
Odess, make a just a straight dexterity check for me.
There's my mouse.
Okay. Did anybody else have anything?
Abel, is there a time limit on baked goods?
Say that one more time.
Is there a time limit on baked goods?
I mean, within reason, but not really. They just
'Cause I've had
don't
to try
taste
and
as
bake
good
goods
for
since
months
the
at this
beginning.
point.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of those at some point then. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could also just retcon and say that you guys had been eating them throughout. And you can take them out of your inventory.
Okay.
Because those were just regular baked goods. They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So,
Nope.
yeah.
Nope. Just
Okay.
40 pieces of baked goodies.
Tika, we haven't heard from you. What's Tika doing?
Tika has been
Tika, sorry.
observing That's okay. She's been observing everything and trying to mimic the sound of the machines.
Okay.
Eventually, she'll get tired and crawl off to sleep.
Yeah, with your mimicry, I don't even need a roll for you to try to mimic them. Just go ahead and move wherever you want to move to go to sleep. All right. So you all kind of settle in, find some place for you to sleep for the night. Odess, you will finish your shield at the end of 8 hours, but I don't have the shield built, and to do it right now would require full attention of me, so you'll have it in your inventory and equipped next session.
No worries. Once it's done, I will rest myself.
Okay. But yeah, you will all benefit from a long rest. As you are. 8 hours will pass. Everybody will kind of start waking up to be up at the same time if you haven't already woken up. Pearl, I need a roll from you in the tower.
What you need?
You know what I need.
Do I?
Do you?
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Wisdom save.
I know. Oh man. Hope for the best.
You're the best.
Or not.
If
The bad part is, if she succeeds this roll and does not go berserk, we're all going to assume that it's sex that causes her not to freak out.
she didn't have sex though. She spent the night strapped to the radiator.
Sleeping and resting for once.
Oh, she wasn't in B's room?
No. You guys, I'm handcuffed to the thing over here.
Oh, okay. But some reason I had it that you were like in his room.
Well, he wishes he was, and he wishes he was handcuffed to me. But no, I'm handcuffed to this.
Well, and then you said you were gonna hold him to it, so I mean, I kind of figured you guys were going that way too.
You guys want me to sleep with him? I mean, if you are pushing me, peer pressure is a thing. But
I just want to see it so we know how would respond.
we didn't
What's
think
that
about
saying?
that.
It's not peer pressure, it's just your turn.
You're right. You're right. Did I pass? Did I fail?
You did pass for once.
No, yay! And she never passed again in the session.
Pretty much.
Hey.
But yeah, you're all awake. There's no issues. What's everybody doing?
I'm gonna come over
Someone
and
uncuff me.
fix Pearl before I uncuff her.
Okay.
So that'll be a level 3 slot for remove Kurtz.
Okay. I took it off of her.
And then I'm gonna look her over, like making sure she's good to go, and kind of like looking at her like, are you gonna bite the shit out of us right now, or what's going on?
No, I'm okay.
Before I did Silk give us her little inspiring speech or no?
No, she hasn't done that in days, and she made a point of that last week.
She did. I do remember that.
Yeah, she said something like "screw these guys" in particular.
Something like that.
Well, then I'm gonna hold my arm out for Pearl.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna tell Pearl, you might as well do it now before you freak the fuck out.
Okay.
I'll learn. Do her thing
Thank
before
you.
So yeah, taking a willing bite, you will just take 4 points of piercing damage. You won't feel the necrotic burn you felt last time.
And I'll say, that was really good. Thank you.
Otis will unhandcuff Pearl and return the cuffs to Silt.
Which she will take.
Why am I not surprised Silt is the one running around with a pair of handcuffs?
Sorry,
Can we
wrong
see
button
all,
there.
Can we see all the way back to here?
Yeah, you can see all the way through the ship.
Oh, okay.
Can we walk through there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna be like, look, Gotti, there's things over there. I won't touch anything, I promise.
Otis is gonna come back to this window, and he's gonna start playing Tetris with the ceramic pieces that Taddy gave him.
Is Mark like still there, or is just a little?
Yeah, no, he's like jumping around on the machines and
Okay.
working them. Odess, I just put that item in your inventory.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I made it work.
Just
Okay,
for the
so,
record, Pan is touching the shit out of everything. He's got calipers and shit out, measuring things.
You are
yeah. So
you are
Yes.
touching stuff?
Yes, and I'm doing my best to learn his language every time he yells at me.
Okay, we'll make an intelligence check to see how much of the language you've picked up.
Because I really want to be able to argue with this guy in his own language. Fuck.
Okay.
Damn. Failed German in high school. Now it's coming back to haunt me.
I took Latin.
Is it okay to say that I would have attuned to that while we were doing?
Hold on 1 second, because something else is happening here.
Never mind.
Pan, you reach out and, go to take measurements, whatever. And from across the room, you hear, "Ich habe dich gewarnt!" And then you hear, "Dung!" And when you open your eyes, you realize that he threw a great wrench across the room, and it smacked you in the head for 15 points of force damage. He now has another hand wrench, and he's pointing it at you, saying, "Hab dich doch gewarnt."
I am going to spit out some blood, and I'm going to wipe my thumb across my nose, possibly push it back into position.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds when I do.
All right.
And then, like that fish and feet Finding Nemo, I am going to touch the butt. Staring him dead in his soul the entire time.
So you're just touching the machine?
Mhm.
Okay. Bear with me here. With that, I want you to roll initiative. Because you and Morg are having issues now.
Oh boy.
Oh, right. It's on the first page.
Yes.
I don't know why I can never remember that.
Odes, I put that effect on your tab, and I'm putting it on your person right now. We just need to keep an eye on that to make sure that the coding works in the future.
Oh, okay.
So,
And the other aspects of it, the Thunderwave and all that's good to go. I can throw that in there real quick.
I mean, that's all cosmetic, isn't it?
It gets one Thunderwave use.
One free use.
Yeah.
Uh,
For long. But the only way to get it back is if I can explain that later.
so that's I need to do one use. Daily. Yeah, like that. There, you got one check mark next to it.
Sweet. Alright, I added some notes in there to make it easy.
Okay.
Thank you, DM.
Appreciate it. All right, back to the action at hand. So Pan, you had stepped up and gingerly placed a finger upon the machine, which I'll call a free action. So you've used 5 feet of your movement and your action. Anything else for your turn? The heals. Anything else for you, Pan? Jeremy?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was muted. No. Sorry.
Okay. He is... Give me just 1 second. Are you still holding your wrench?
No, I'd have a bunch of like measurement stuffs,
Okay.
like calipers and a cloth tape measure.
Nope, that works. He is going to mumble some stuff in German that I'm not going to translate
cussing in
real
German?
quick. No, he's casting heat metal on your scale mail armor.
Oh.
So
I thought he was cussing, and I was going to try to learn.
that is going to be 2d8 fire damage. and you can't drop it. Since you can't drop it, you will have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And then he will say again, Ich hab dich gewarnt. Fass mein Maschinen nicht an. And end his turn. You're up, Jeremy.
I am going to take my hand off of the machine.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm not actually looking to fight the dude if he wants to be serious.
Okay, so that's it for your turn?
Yep.
All right. His turn. He is going to come over and get in your face with the wrench again. And kind of put a finger in your chest and just push you back away from the machine a little bit, whether you move your feet or not, like just like an inch. And he'll say again, Fass mein Maschinen nicht an. And he will drop the heat metal. Your move.
I am just gonna go over and look at something else for a while. Muttering about someone eating a bowl full of bitch flakes today.
He's gonna stand and watch you for a minute, and make sure that you're not gonna try and touch a machine again. Do you have any interest in touching a machine again?
Right below me here, is this all like scrap and stuff, like metal and organic and that sort of thing?
Just metal.
Just metal?
Yeah.
Well, watching him very carefully, I am going to reach over to the metal pile.
99999. And you look over at him, he's shaking his head.
Fine, you're no fun. And
As you leave the back room, you'll hear his voice one more time. Auf Wiedersehen. Didn't need to translate that one. I know that word. Yeah, you're out of combat though. So what's everybody up to? Just heard a quick commotion in the back.
I'm gonna get close, and when I see Morg, I'm gonna look at him and say, "Got them, Morgan," and smile. And
Ah.
turn away.
Guten Morgen, Fräulein.
And I'm gonna give like thumbs up and walk away.
I don't know how in the hell Pearl would have known that word, but props to Pam for remembering it.
It's the only thing I probably remember. And I didn't even know if that was he spoke, but I have my ways. I've been alive for a very long time, okay? I know things.
All right, what's everyone
And
else up to?
And I'm gonna try to find Pan to ask him like what the heck was that all about.
Well, you find Pan as soon as you walk out. He's standing near the stove.
What the hell is that about? He said not to touch anything.
Well, if he didn't want people to touch shit, then he probably shouldn't have such cool shit.
I know, sweetie, but we don't want to get killed here. Just be careful. Don't touch anything. You don't know what can hurt you.
He's just a dick.
Well, yes, but it's his stuff, so we should respect that. Let's go
Yeah,
see for
pick
something
him.
to eat.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, did we see actually like baked goods where the baked goods are, or is that just for decorational purposes on the map?
There's a little bit of everything on that shelf. There's a cask of ale and a cask of water and some baked goods, some fish, some berries.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to
Yeah, it's not
say,
like luxurious. It's like survival food, but there's
okay.
bits of it.
So I'm gonna say to Pam, let's go get some baked goods. Let's see what we can find or drink something if there's something good. What do you say?
I am going to take that stuff and make something edible out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably leaning along the lines of like a bread bowl, some type of fruit fish stew, and then you hollow out the bread to make a bowl.
You know what? That sounds absolutely yummy.
That sounds very tasty.
Okay. While you're cooking and Pearl is drooling, what's everyone else up to?
Oh, and the fucking goblin can't have any. Fuck him. He gets dry wrapped.
He just looks like a goblin. He is very clearly not a goblin, but that's the closest thing he resembles to.
That's the nicest thing I can call him, so.
Fair enough. What's Tika Tika doing?
Tika Tika rolled performance to practice her flute.
Okay.
And maybe a few dance moves in there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Did you want to do your thing?
Thing?
Yeah, your musician thing.
I have a musician thing. 4th
category underneath your spell slots on your action tab.
Oh, 4th.
Because you just finished a rest, so if you're playing, you can do that.
Wait, which one? There's so many spells here. I'm sorry.
This one.
Oh. Yes.
The last paragraph.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Pick 4 allies. Silt and Pearl already have heroic inspiration if that influences your decision at all.
Salt and Pearl already have it, so then I would do the rest of them.
All right. Taddy, Tika Tika, Pan, and Odess, you all feel inspired by Tika Tika's flute playing and little dance that she does. And you gain 1 heroic inspiration.
They buffed that up, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. All right.
Of course, when you roll like me, sometimes just having a D8 to roll to help is better than just having another shitty roll.
Mm-hmm.
Because I roll horribly.
Yeah. What else is Ticka Ticka up to?
She would have done that. And then throughout all of this, probably would have peeked her head in when they were yelling at each other in German
Okay.
and getting wrenches thrown. Realized that no real harm was done, and then probably go in this area close towards the kitchen.
You're actually in the kitchen. That's like the pantry right there.
Or the pantry then.
Okay. All right. Taddy, up to anything?
Nope, just chilling on that couch.
Okay. Pan, I'm assuming you're cooking enough food for everybody except for the gremlin, quote unquote.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you finish it up. It's amazing, as always, with your 27. Anybody who wants to eat, eats, and the day carries on. What's everybody doing throughout Odess. I forgot Odess. Odess, where's your token? Oh, you're at the back of the ship. I didn't even see you go back there, bud. My bad. What are you doing?
Otis is back there working on the ceramics.
That's right. Okay. Make an insight check.
I'm sorry, what check?
Insight. Almost a nat 20, but with a dirty 22, takes you 15 minutes or so, but you're able to kind of piece the pieces together. I don't know if you have any adhesive, anything, but I think Silt has like some wax that she would have loaned you or given you outright. Mending will not work. But using some sticky substances takes you about 15 minutes, but you're able to put the pieces back together and it's like a little flower vase type thing. I guess more like a pitcher, if that makes sense. Like it's big bottom, small top, little handle, and like a spout. Just a little spout off the top rim.
Like a teapot?
A
Kind
lemonade jug.
It's like a
Like-
craft. Or craft, sorry. Like you would get like a breakfast table or whatever that they would, an outside vase kind of thing that would be filled with like orange juice or water,
It's like
I'm assuming.
Odie has jewelry, jewel crafting, right?
I believe that's one of his.
What you should do is like the Japanese and use like gold or silver to mend all the breaks.
Yeah, that's an idea.
here. It looks like this.
He's gonna give it a look over and see if anything like stands out or.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Looks like somebody put a whole afternoon into making this ceramic vase, and then somebody smashed it.
Oh no.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to tip it over like I'm trying to pour something out and just see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Alrighty. Level is that? Fuck it. I'll burn a use of detect magic.
Okay. It glows in a range of colors. Like each individual piece has a different color covering the entire spectrum of every school of magic.
Hmm. Well, that's unusual. Hmm. Interesting.
Hold on one second. Beautiful. I need everyone except for Odess to make a wisdom saving throw. All right. Tika, Pearl, Taddy, and give me 1 second for Silt here. Okay, yep. Tika, Pearl, and Taddy. You hear Odess in the back reciting the words to cast Detect Magic, just like you've heard him cast countless times before. And on the trail end of the spell, there are whispers in your ear, and each of you hears something different, but it is despairing, depressing, dark, evil, and the three of you are afraid of Odess until further notice.
That's weird. Like terrified?
Give me 1 second, and I will read to you the exact terms of. I mean, you're afraid of him, obviously. However, you want to play that out, but per rules, you will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear, which is Odess, is within line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to Odess.
Okay.
So, if and however you guys want to play that out, but you know you're afraid of him, and just at the trail end of that casting of that spell, it grasps hold of you.
I don't think Otis is aware of that. So,
No.
I mean, seeing that it's glowing, that's going to cause alarm for him. But if it's glowing in that rainbow color that you described, he's going to be confused by that and not.
Okay. So as you
Don't know really what to do with it.
As you observe the vase or the pitcher a little further, those three of you who just became afraid of Odess, did you have any reaction to that fear sparking?
Teddy's going to sit up and look at Stilt and be like, Stilt, where the hell's Odie?
I think he went to the back of the ship. I don't know. And she kind of looks over the boiler thing. Yeah, he's way back there.
Oh, he's going to stay back there, right?
I mean, until he's ready to come back up here, I guess. I don't know why.
I don't know. I just have a funny feeling. He needs to stay away from me.
Oh, okay. Kind of a small ship. I don't think that's really possible.
Well, I just got this funny feeling, and something's not right. And I don't just he needs to stay. Can you tell him to stay back there? Captain?
It's Admiral, but yes, I can.
Thank you.
Tika, any response from you? Tika, sorry.
Tika's gonna play a bunch of low, broken flute notes that falter and then stop, and then kind of like curl in on herself next to the window.
Okay. Pearl?
I'm
Well,
gonna
Teddy's
do one.
probably gonna continue sitting there, but he's gonna be like jittery, like leg bouncing a little bit.
Say like a crack addict in a waiting room?
Yeah, yeah, waiting for shit to go down.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on this chair and kind of stare, like very paranoid.
Silt will start walking back to talk to Otis, and as she gets about here, none of you are afraid of him anymore.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what that was all about, but he can keep his ass back there.
Hey, Otis? This is Silt talking.
She gets a little grunt from Otis.
Hey, I don't know what's going on up there, but Taddy asked if I could ask you to stay here for a while. I don't know. Seemed kind of weird, but if you wouldn't mind just hanging out back here for a while.
Okay.
God, I don't know. It's weird, but until he calms down, I guess. I don't know. Did you say something to him? Did you give him one of your mean mugs?
Back here.
Yeah, like stay here, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't.
You know, seeing as I feel like seeing as Otis knows about Silt and the Silt's little friend, Otis would probably show Silt the vase and explain to Silt like what he's seeing.
So as you shove it at her, she puts her hands up. She's like, what are you doing?
No. Like he's not shoving it at her. He's showing it to her.
Okay, well, you said shove at her, so I had her roll an insight check, and she nailed
Oh.
that son of a bitch, so.
Sorry, no, he's showing it to her.
Okay.
And he's explaining everything that he's seeing in regards to how each of the pieces are registering as a different magic. But he can't figure out, like, there's no symbols that he sees. There's nothing, like, he's tried tipping it over and nothing happens. Like, he's looked inside of it. Like, he can't figure out why is it showing up as magic but nothing's happening.
Well, where did it come from?
Your boy that told me to stay back here.
Okay, stay here.
So
Hold on.
Lord only knows where
Hold on. And she walks all the way back to the front of the ship.
Before she even gets a chance to walk back, after a few minutes of kind of gaining my bearings, I'm going to actually step up to where I set my movement. And I'm going to yell back there, Odie, I don't know what the hell you're doing back there, but you just gave me the fucking heebie-jeebies up here.
I don't have any movement set for you.
Oh. I will read it. How about now?
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, and then you call out.
Yeah.
Silt just kind of like sidesteps and is watching.
He's just gonna look at him like, gives him. I'll have to find the meme and send it to you. But
whatever the fuck you're doing, you just gave me the heebie-jeebies up here. And Tika's over here curled up in a ball and, like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing?
Otis is just gonna like shake his head and look back at Silt and what the fuck is wrong with them?
I don't know. I was talking to my brother and watching where the fuck we're going.
So I'm gonna start meandering back there slowly. Eventually making my way to Odie.
Making away.
Yeah.
Beat you to it.
And once I get up there, I'll explain into detail what happened. Like, look, man, I was just sitting there. I don't know what the hell happened, but all of a sudden I just had this sudden feeling like you were coming to get me or something. And apparently Tika had the same freaking feeling. That's why I asked Silt to come back here and ask you to stay away, because, I don't know, I got scared of you, I guess. Would be the word?
Otis, are you still sitting? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after I don't know, a few seconds, minute, whatever.
Seconds.
Insert actual time there.
It was about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I kind of snapped out of it. So I'm hoping Tika is too, but I don't know. Because I came back here to deal with it.
Well, I don't know. All I did was put this together and see if it had any magic to it, which it does.
Huh.
All
Silt,
of them.
Silt will speak up. Yeah, by the way, where did you find that thing, Taddy?
Oh, it was in the ritual room when we found Odie.
You mean where the big possessed demon thing was, and you thought it'd be a good idea to just pick it up and then give it to somebody?
I mean, it was laying next to Odie when we found him, so yeah, I kind of thought, yeah, it was a good idea.
In his defense, it came out of a Temple of Poseidon. Yes, there was a...
It came out of a previously known Temple of Poseidon, currently possessed by an unknown shadow creature. Okay, well, you two figure it out and let me know. And Silt's just gonna kind of like take a few steps back. Kind of do the finger guns, like, you guys figure it out and let me know.
Where's our old fellow?
A little more specific.
The oldest one in our group that looks like a child.
Anne?
Can.
Yes. I'm talking to Taddy, by the way.
Oh. I passed him on the way back here. He's in the kitchen area.
Yeah. Can you ask him to come back here, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm not going to bother with the movement. I'm just going to say
Yeah.
I walk up there and go, hey, Ann, Odie wants to talk to you about something. I don't know.
Okay.
And then
Guess I will make my way over there.
Making it.
I will show the vase to Ian and basically tell him or relay to him that apparently this thing is imbued with every school of magic that I know of. And somehow, some way, as soon as putting it together, allegedly Taddy and Tika are now afraid of me.
I mean, Tika could still be. I don't know.
So, do you know anything about this? This seems like that. I mean, with as much magic as in it, and looks like it was a contraption of some sort. Figured you being old and all, might know something about this.
I will. Or should I do Arcana?
No, history works. I mean, you don't know anything about this specifically, but you know that containers can contain curses and evil spirits and pass them on. So you don't know anything specific here, but you know enough passive information to kind of piece it together that this thing probably had something to do with the shadow, and now anyone who touches it is in trouble.
I think you fucked up, bro.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's cursed, and that anyone who touches it is cursed now. I'm gonna set their food plates down and slowly slide them over using the tip of my great wrench. Anyway, guys, breakfast. As I back slowly away.
Slowly away.
What are you checking out as?
Just trying to get the feel of, like, based on all the information of everything that I have, everybody's demeanor, that this thing probably isn't good.
Yeah, no, you definitely got that vibe. I mean, you don't know definitively at this point if it's this thing or if it was something else, but putting the pieces together, it's probably this thing.
Okay. Otis is
Gonna offer everyone a drink of water.
no. He's gonna try to break a piece off of it. Like, if it's just little pieces that he glued together, he's gonna, like, snap one of those pieces off.
Okay. Yeah, you break one of those little, well, not break, but like you separate one of the individual pieces from the main thing. And it remains the color it was while it was attached, which we'll just say that one piece was abjuration.
You do hear a voice in your head saying you shouldn't have done that, Dave.
As he does that, he's kind of like looking at the others, like seeing if there's a reaction of it of any sort.
Dan's gonna turn very pale as he stares at him. I just told you the damn thing's cursed, and you piss it off?
First place. And with that, he's going to take that piece and the rest of the base.
Now that we're talking about this thing, and we know that it's got negative effects to it. Yeah, you know, when I was carrying those shards at some given point in time, I felt really whoa. And, like, I couldn't fly, worth a shit, and, above table, that's me telling you that at some given point in time, my initiative dropped to last when I was first, and instead of flying my normal 40, I could only fly 10 feet. So yeah, I don't know, man.
That probably would have been something good to mention before you gave me the item.
Well, I didn't put two and two together till right now. Because, you know, I just thought maybe I was, I don't know, feeling sick or something. I didn't know.
What
But
he
now,
needs to say
now
is,
that I know this thing has negative effects on the people, then now it all makes sense.
now that he's passed the curse on to a willing victim, he remembers.
Well, I didn't know nothing about it when I handed it to him. I just thought they were shards laying next to his body when he collapsed in the.
Otis is gonna hand it as soon as he's talking. Otis is gonna shove it right back at him and say, "Here you go. I did what I said I was gonna do. It's all yours."
So does that mean you stand up and walk over to Taddy to hand it to him?
Oh, fuck.
Sure.
Okay, I'll whisper you.
You shouldn't make it so obvious when you're waiting for me to do something.
Well, I needed you to do it. So.
Because as soon as you asked me, I was like, no, I'm very tempted to just throw it at him.
He's asked you like twice. Are you standing
know.
up or are you still sitting down? He's been telegraphing this punch.
As soon as Otis stands up and he's going to look at Taddy. And he's going to say, "Here, you can have this back."
Oh,
And then
no,
he's
no,
gonna
you're the magic
proceed
man. I
to
don't want that thing.
Throw it at him. He's going to proceed to throw it at him as soon as he says that.
Okay. Are you gonna catch it, Taddy?
No.
Okay. So I need a number of things here.
Want a dex check to see if I duck?
First off, Odes, I need a dex check to see how good your accuracy is. We'll give you a +4 to whatever you roll. Okay. 17, that's pretty good. So 17 is the score to beat on your dex save, Taddy.
Which shouldn't be hard for you, Taddy. Unless you nat
Beautiful.
20.
So, Taddy, you're able to sidestep, and the vase keeps going. Pan, I need a dex save from you to try to get out of the way as this vase is flying at you.
Sorry, give me just 1 second. I'm refilling my beverage.
Yep, no worries.
I thought I was safe. I thought I stirred enough shit up and left. But I was still too close to it when I set it off. Okay. Dexterity save?
Yes, please.
I am not good with those. Yeah. I am going to use my Flash of Genius to give myself a +5 to that.
Hold on. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, so in your... What is your flash of genius to avoid and or deflect the device? And I marked off the use for you there.
Yeah, it's basically just gives me or anybody I can see within 30 feet a +5 to their save.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like visually. Like, do you like swing up your great wrench real quick, or like what do you do to keep yourself from getting hit?
I am attempting to bat it away from myself with my club.
Okay.
Or at least knock its trajectory so it hits that little goblin right in his fucking shit talker.
Oh man. This is great.
All right, we will play this game.
I'm not gonna hit it at Silt.
Okay. So you deflect it unknowingly, quote unquote, in the direction of Morg. And it flies over. He sprawls flat on top of the boiler that he's on top of. It smacks into the wall just behind him, shattering into the 15 pieces it exists as. And he stands up and rattles off some likely obscene things in German.
I'm writing those down and trying to learn them.
Well, yeah. I suppose we should probably get rid of those. You said it had all kinds of different magic, right? Can we pick and choose which ones we pick up? 'Cause it sounds like it's shattered back there.
I'm not touching another thing that you give me.
Hey, man, like, I mean, I thought it was a good idea, 'cause, you know.
Ever, Taddy. And Otis
Seriously,
is going to go
Mike,
back
what is it with you and cursed items?
to looking out the window.
Clear some.
Hey, you're talking to a fairy. Come on. Hey, I'm grinning from ear to ear right now, in live and in game.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this is what, your third, fourth character that has contracted a cursed item?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it happens on a regular basis. You know.
After the first two, it kind of just looks like you have a kink, dude.
Well, I mean, let's look at all the facts here. This was in Poseidon's temple place. It was laying next to Odie, and I kind of figured Odie would want it back. Because I thought it had something to do with him and his god. I mean, I explained all that, so, I mean...
I need everyone except for Odess to make a wisdom saving roll. So Odess had turned to go to look back out the window, and you hear him start to recite the verbal component of remove curse on himself. And at the tail end of it, Taddy, Morg, and Pan, the three of you will hear those whispers. So Taddy, you're familiar with them. You already heard them once. But Pan, this is the first time you've heard them, and then Morg will hear them as well. And they're only there for a second, but the three of you are afraid of Odess. You'll hear a loud "Rah!" and look and see Morg like scrambling as if his life depended on it to get out of the engine room.
Yeah, Taddy's gonna start moving up as well as quickly as possible, and as he's going, he's gonna go, Odie, you did it again! Whatever it was you just said, you did it again!
As you go past the bedroom, you can see Morg, like underneath the blankets at the foot of the bed with the blanket over his head, and all you can see are his eyes and his nose through the little opening, like he's hiding under the blankets. Pan, you got anything?
I I believe I am entitled to another will check to break the fear with advantage. Because he is now out of the room and I can touch these fucking machines.
I mean, it's
And I believe my desire to touch the machines is greater than any fear I may feel.
roll it one more time. We'll take the higher of the two. Nope. Your desire to touch the machines will not overcome your fear of Odess in this moment. I'm just going to leave Sir Waddles right there, and you can decide if he's following you around or whatnot. Just for the sake of not having to move his token constantly. So yeah, Odess, you cast Remove Curse. You hear the screech. Look over your shoulder. You see Morg, Taddy, and Pan all V-lining out of the room. Odess, I also need you to roll a d6 for me.
I mean, did he heard Taddy yelling? Odie, you did it again. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Silt's just standing there like, what the actual fuck is going on?
Otis has just gone back to looking out the window.
Silt's gonna go back to the helm. The fear lasts all of 6 to 10 seconds again. And you guys are no longer afraid. Morg will go like stomping back to the engine room, muttering incoherences in German.
I'm just gonna go back to the couch. He's done. It's enough exciting for him today.
What's everyone else up to? Pearl, Tika.
Oh, you know, chilling.
I would have squawked at that wave of fear again, and then once it was over, probably go back to practicing my steps. More specifically, watching B and still trying to mimic him.
Okay.
At some point, I'd probably look at Silt and go, Silt, I think those shards have something to do with all the craziness that's going on. We need to figure out a way of getting rid of those fucking things without actually touching them.
Well, I'm not touching them. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, I don't think any of us should touch them because apparently they're cursed.
I mean, if they are cursed, you two are already cursed, so it should be one of you two. I think you two should figure it out.
I totally agree with that, Captain.
It's Admiral.
Well,
Look.
what about your friend, Whipsalot? You know, he got any advice on this shit?
Who are you referring to? I'm sorry.
The Goblin.
No, I'm
No, the
talking
whip.
to Silt.
Oh, I mean,
Her
I'll
friend, Sir Whips.
I'll ask him, but he's been kind of moody lately and not much help. So I wouldn't count on anything there. Yeah, no, he says a curse is a curse. Got to deal with it. Nothing he can do.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Is this whip leather or metal, or what kind of material does this seem to be made out of?
The whip itself is leather. The I forget the
Did she
word.
attach chains to it or some shit?
So she has the chain of returning attached to it. So it's like a 30-foot long chain off the handle. But the end of the whip, I forget what they're called. The little things on the end that you actually whip somebody with or something with, has. I don't think that's the right word for a whip, but I see close enough. The tassels, has like sea things attached to the end of it, like clams and crab claws. But it's leather otherwise.
It's a hodgepodge of material, man. That's what it is. Okay, well, I mean, I would wager at some point in my lifetime I would have been made aware of curses and that they need to be removed, right?
Yep.
That
The
somewhat common knowledge.
extent of your experience is find a cleric
We
or
have one.
or a healer.
I say you did just hear uncurse himself
Mhm.
or attempt to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Scared the shit out of us, so I don't know if that really worked.
Oh God. Okay. So Pearl's extra hungry. I can't move worth a shit, and apparently Odie can't move worth a shit. Along with he can't decurse things yet without scaring people.
Well, on the bright side, we're headed directly towards the thing that cursed it. Or do we even know? Did Odie kill it or did he banish it?
We don't know what he did in there. He was in there all by himself. For all we know, he caressed his gentle neck and
Odie, did you open a bread and breakfast with the shadow or did you kill it?
You don't get a response from Otis.
I'm gonna guess the bed and breakfast one, otherwise he'd tell us all about it.
okay, well,
Yeah, because I don't think I can break a curse.
I mean, unless I can stab it away, I don't, I don't see me getting rid of it.
Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, where is it? If I'm not mistaken, I'm guessing it's probably somewhere right here.
Against the wall behind the thing. So over here. And it's in 15 pieces.
Does this have a torpedo bay?
No.
Does it have a toilet?
Yes.
Flush him down the toilet.
Moving 10 feet at a time.
Just to clarify.
Thank you for that.
I thought it was the other way around.
Nope, I got you. Bye, not two. What's everyone else up to for the day?
Chilling. I like a feeling.
Okay. Well, the day carries on. Silt will kind of be looking around the ship, having conversations with her lost brother, recently recovered.
Pan makes food like because Pan was back there cooking at some point.
Yeah, he put your food on the floor back in the engine room and slid it towards you with his great wrench.
Okay. Well, as
Careful,
long as
so
I got
not
food.
touch you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Nope, everybody
Sure.
ate. Lunch has come and gone. At some point in the middle of the afternoon, you all hear B call out, "Hey, I think I found your guys' ship. You might want to come take a look at this."
Eddie will hop up and walk up.
I follow.
Yep, I'll head over there.
Silt would definitely come. Is Odes moving?
Eventually, he'll move over there. Not at first, though.
Okay. Well, as you all get up to that front viewing port and look out of it, you see a creature that none of you have witnessed in real life, but that your childhood fairy tales have all told or spoken of, that the great sailors of Haven have all talked about claiming they have seen. Something that can only be a Leviathan, a large sea monster. And when I say large, I mean like fucking huge. Like real life the size of a house, with tentacles, and it has 2 tentacles up in front of it, and in each tentacle is a ship. And this thing, like a child playing with toys in its bedroom, is playing or maneuvering the 2 ships. And B is just standing there with his mouth wide open, like,
Oh shit.
I'm gonna look right at Silt. I want it. I will name him George.
conveniently enough for my sake, Silt is also at a loss for words.
Well, looks like there was someone else here also. There's a second ship.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are out in an ocean.
To confirm any questions any might have, just as you're thinking, well, maybe it wasn't our ship, maneuvers one of them just right, and you can see your guys' flag hanging off the mast.
Cut out.
And see what?
You can see your flag that Silt had made hanging off the mast.
Okay, well, there's our ship. Is there any markings on the other ship to identify it?
Go ahead and make perception checks. And Otis, what do you want to check with your nature?
I'm trying to see if I know anything in my previous talks with Galen or any of the other people that we've come across, if anybody's mentioned anything about the Leviathan and its like habits. Like, how does it take things like, you know, like with a dog, like you shouldn't put your face over a dog because certain positions are like considered to be more of like a dominant position kind of thing.
Yeah. You would know that Leviathans are semi-sentient, if that does that make sense? Like they're capable of... It's like how a dog is able to understand you, but they're still a dog.
They have some intelligence.
Yeah.
But their intelligence is limited.
It's
They have
limited.
animal intelligence?
Leviathans are smarter than dogs, obviously. Intelligent to the point of almost being sentient and self-aware, but not quite. And you would know from previous conversations with seafarers that this is a child. By best guess, it's about a fifth of the way to being adult-sized.
Captain B, how do I get out there? I need to let him know his name is George and that he is loved.
We're a little deep to open the hatch right now, unfortunately, little buddy. He doesn't take his eyes off the creature as the submarine slowly keeps drifting.
I'm gonna walk up behind Silt and kind of lean in behind Silt's ear. And I'm assuming that Silt, being at the backseat, the ears have like radar ears like cats.
I would assume so. I really don't know, to be honest. We'll say yes.
So I would assume that the ear would like twitch back, and I'm gonna whisper something into Silt's ear.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yep. Whisper it to me for right now.
You want me to send it directly to you or to Silt?
Whisper it to me so I can decide if she's going to react or not. You know, I was just sitting here because I'm on Eastern time thinking that Katie's like an hour late. I think she's on Central time. So if she gets here in the next like 10 minutes, she'll be right on time. Yeah, no, she would definitely speak up to that. And Silt will say, B, I think we need to go as quietly as possible and get away from here, like, now. On it. Pulls a lever. You've been hearing, like, the whirring of the propellers, and they quiet. Don't stop altogether, but they quiet. And he turns the helm and kind of steers away from the Leviathan.
George?
Anybody got anything else for the moment?
Afraid.
And the moment passes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've been saying Leviathan. I meant Kraken. I am so sorry. That's on me. That was a Kraken, not a Leviathan.
You're fine.
But yeah, the moment passes. You all kind of move from window to window, watching as this thing passes and departs into the distance, and then disappears into the darkness. B throws a couple more levers. You hear the whirring of the propellers pick back up again as the speed increases, and you're back on your way.
Anybody see what happened to our ship?
It still had the ship as it descended into the darkness.
We are gonna have to go get that, guys.
Why would you say that?
Cause at least B is on there, and Yas Queen.
We'll
Sorry,
find
I
each
mean
other,
capital B.
right? Eventually.
Okay, I'm back, but I'm gonna be off camera for a minute.
You're good. I corrected myself. It wasn't a Leviathan, it was a Kraken. That was my bad. But you guys safely maneuvered away from it, and now they're talking about we need to get our ship.
Yeah.
Are we going to hell with our ship?
Well, I mean, I think technically we're here.
So what are we gonna do with the ship?
Oh, we gotta get the big nasty thing to let it go.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take us. Well, never mind, because we won't know anyway anything.
I mean, considering looks like he's using it as a bathtub toy.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it's going to be held in place? Like Pan said, we got crew members on there,
I know.
so we probably go thump it on its nose and get it to drop it. Unless somebody's got a better idea.
Don't worry, I promise, as soon as he is officially my pet, I will teach him manners.
I don't have anything. I don't know.
Well, Odie, Zilt, anybody have any ideas? Want to come up with an attack plan here or something? I don't know.
Silt will,
Like the back of the ship, but no.
Silt will kind of shrug, and I mean, ships can be reacquired or rebuilt, but you know, we're on our way to get Gallon right now, and who knows what's going on there. I think that might kind of be priority.
Pearl's gonna be like,
Yeah, but it's not going to do us any good to go help Gal's soul if we can't leave when we're done.
No, but I mean, like,
I just feel like,
we're in a
Sorry.
ship right now,
yeah, but it's not ours.
but it would at least get us back, and we have another ship in Haven that we can take over. So, I mean, we're not without a ship entirely. We're just without that ship. Whereas
Okay,
we are
what
without
about
Gallon.
B?
What about what?
It's so many memories.
B.
And B.
I
What
mean,
is after B?
I mean,
And Yas?
I know.
Yeah, that's spicy
mean,
redhead.
I
You
really
know,
quit asking
like-
Silt stuff. I don't want to roleplay her character wrong.
I understand that, but
What you chatting?
I know. I feel like Silt would have kind of like a sorrowful, but it is what it is about B and Yes. And if you guys think she would react differently, feel free to speak up and I'll adjust. But it's I think she would kind of have like a there's not much we can do about it right now.
wait a minute. Where's Frick?
In my backpack. He's been hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's been here since we got to that island, and she'll like reach back and open up the little flap. He'll pop his head out. And, Rah!
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure she didn't leave him on the ship, because that would definitely change her reaction.
Nope, he's good.
No, I think she will stay priority Gallon right now. I agree. Or trying
Okay.
to. And
I mean, if they're alive, this is Silt. If they're alive, absolutely we need to get them. But like, I don't know if there's much we can do against the Kraken in this exact moment.
yeah.
And we're kind of almost already all the way to hell. Right, B? B will speak up. Maybe about halfway. What are you checking, Otis?
If I can hear them talking.
Oh, yeah. It's a big metal tube. Voices echo.
Okay. You would hear from Otis in the back. Gallon first.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you guys are the smart ones that make the plan, so yeah, okay.
Don't say that, Daddy. We're all smart. No one's smarter than the other here.
Well, yeah, just okay.
I think your intelligence scores say otherwise, Pam, but okay.
Trying to be nice here. Stop.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
So halfway will be a day.
It's been about a day and a half thus far of travel. Oh no, sorry, because it was evening when you guys got on the ship, so it's been about a day's travel so far, and about halfway across the channel.
Okay. Let's eat, pray, rest, and be as prepared as we can be, since we don't know what we're going against. If anything. And let's go from there.
Anybody else
I'm
got
gonna look
anything?
at Pan and say, make us a hearty, nice meal so we can eat for today and tomorrow and be in the best shape. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Other than eating. Anybody else have anything for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Nope.
Eating and resting.
Eating and resting. Okay. Rest of the day goes by without any issues. A slow, boring droll in this here submarine. Plans for nighttime. More referring to Pearl than anything in this exact moment.
I guess I'm getting tied up before I go to sleep.
Back to the radiator again.
Yep, so I don't kill anybody.
Okay. Silt will handcuff you. And then curl up on the couch like a cat would.
Okay.
Anybody doing anything overnight?
Not anything in particular.
Okay. Night goes by with no issues. Passing little fishies and whatnot through the viewing ports. But no notice of anything else. At one point you feel the submarine tilt, kind of like it's going up slowly. And at a look out the window, you could see that the bottom of the channel is starting to rise. Very slowly. Morning comes. And I think Otis is the only one who needed a long rest there. Oh, no, Pan did too. Almost forgot about that. So there's long rests for you too. In the morning, Silt will come over and unhandcuff you, Pearl, and I don't need a roll from you.
Why you broke up?
I said in the morning, Silt will come and unhandcuff you, and I do not need a roll from you.
At the first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
Feels good not to go crazy.
Would have joined them for the morning. I'm gonna look at Pearl again and just hold my arm out to the side.
I'll take a little sip.
Just like last time. Oh, damn. Sorry, dude. I rolled a 4 again. Another 4 points of piercing damage. Bites in and sucks down
Thank
some
you,
blood.
Audie, for this.
Odie just kind of grunts. Is B... Sorry, got one too many windows open. Is B around?
He is standing at the helm.
Otis is going to look at B and... So this is what, day 2?
Yep.
He's going to look at B and... Just... How much longer?
I mean, it's hard to say without surfacing, but we've been climbing for a few hours, so by best guess, sometime this evening.
Otis will kind of nod and then kind of come over here and take a look at the food. Select, whatever he needs for breakfast. And then this time he'll be at this window for now.
All right. What's anyone else doing?
Just hanging out, waiting. I sorted through my inventory at some point and just chilling.
Okay. Pearl, you doing anything?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. Panowar?
I would probably just be I'd probably just be writing down notes and stuff, designing the motor for our ship once we get it back.
Okay. Yeah, no, taking what you've learned aboard this vessel, you're able to alter the schematics you had for the engine aboard the Rock in a Hard Place and figure out where you went wrong with it and pressure relief systems and all that, and you think you've got pretty good diagrams to run some test trials with. Tika Tika.
In terms of what I'm doing?
Yeah.
No. No, I think I'm just chilling.
Okay.
Twirling on my flute, looking outside the windows, looking at the maps.
All right. Last call for the day. Anybody got anything else they want to handle on the ship before you make landfall?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you all have lunch, sit around a few more hours, and probably coming up towards supper time when B will call out, "Hey, I can see light from the surface. We're gonna come up top here pretty quick." As he's adjusting levers and dials and running back and forth between the boiler and the helm, making adjustments. About a minute later, you guys will hear like the sound a submarine makes as it surfaces. Light will flood in from all of the portholes, the viewing glasses. And you can see the big ocean waves that I described when you first left Haven. In front of you, maybe a mile in front of the ship, is what you guys have come to call hell. You can see that one large tower climbing towards the sky directly north of you. The land is black with rivers of what can only be magma flowing down it. Creatures flying across the sky. And a port, surprisingly enough, dead ahead. One or two of the ships currently at the port look like they were pieced together with whatever scraps could be found. One is very well constructed, and a fourth one is somewhere in between, like it's falling apart and being patched as it happens. Be'll speak up. Well, you want to just pull into port, or you want to get a little closer and take a swim for it?
I'm sorry, hell has its own port?
Above table, yes, that is what I just said.
Well,
we came here to do business, so
Let's go.
Yep.
I mean, get this as close as you can, and we'll go for a swim.
All right, I'll get you in maybe quarter mile offshore. I don't know. We'll see how safe it is. But yeah, I'll hang out about a half mile offshore, and I'll resurface at noon every day for when you need a ride back. So just, I don't know, throw something up in the sky at noon, and we'll see. I will look for you. But yeah, he will steam ahead, get you about a quarter mile offshore, directly out from the port. And all right, this is where you guys get off and come back and open up the hatch.
Otis will exit the hatch and start swimming towards hell.
You'll all see a brief hug between Silt and Bee before Silt follows. Oh, she needed to do... Was she the one that handles the water breathing, or did somebody else do it? I don't remember.
And did it last time.
Okay, so before she jumps in, she'll look at Pan. Do you want to handle the water breathing, or you want me to?
Yep, I'll cast it and hit everybody.
Everybody who needs it. Okay. Then Silt will jump in the water and follow Otis. What's everyone else doing?
Going in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, nobody said anything, so I'm just making
Following.
sure. All right. Are you guys swimming to the port? Are you swimming away from the port? Like, where are you swimming to?
I'm sorry, what were the areas around there again? There's the port, there's...
Yeah, so let me put the map back up for anybody who's got it closed. So there's the port, and to the left and right of it, it's just like walking up on a beach, basically. But it's not a beach, it's obsidian.
I'm gonna swim up to the outside of the port.
Okay.
Same.
Not directly into the port.
Is everybody doing the same?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys turn a quarter mile offshore into about a 1 mile swim. It's slow going. You all kind of notice that Otis is struggling a little bit to swim. Just moving a little slower than he normally does in the water. But you get there. You walk up onto the quote-unquote beach. The smell of sulfur and brimstone filling the air. The distant sounds of screams and battle filling your ears. What would you like to do?
Before I even make landfall, I'm observing the surroundings.
Okay. Yeah, you observe what I just described.
You said there were screams, and I didn't catch the other part. I'm sorry.
You hear sounds of screams and battle filling the air. You see monsters flying around the sky in the distance. The sun is actually blacked out by like ash clouds. The smell of fire, brimstone, sulfur all fill your nose. I just imagine hell.
Okay. But we don't see anybody like walking around or anything. Like we can't see the port from where we're at.
You can see it in the distance, but it's like 3/4 of a mile off. So it's over there. And there's nobody where you're about to make landfall at.
If there's nobody where I'm at, then I'll make landfall.
Okay. You guys are all on the land now.
I'm gonna start moving, like following the coast towards the port-ish.
Okay.
I want to get closer. I want to see what's going on at the port. My goal was kind of to come up and observe it. I just didn't want to swim right into the port because
Snoop.
swim right in and pop out and hey, how's it going? And they're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Nope, understandable. Anybody doing anything else? It's about
I'm
a
gonna follow.
mile walk, so.
Yeah, following Odie.
Okay.
Following.
So you guys follow the coast. You find a nice rock outcropping, maybe 1/4 mile away from the port, and stop and take an observational stance, watching the port. You can see various hellish creatures. Some you recognize, like imps. I think you guys have seen some various devil types. You see them loading or unloading cargo from the ships. One of the ships, the cargo is humans or humanoids. You see some other creatures mingling around on the port. Some humans, some elves, some dwarves. It's almost like looking at Haven, but there's a larger infernal population here. And beyond the port, there is nothing here except for like a roadway. I don't want to say roadway because it's not paved, but there's like the path heading towards the tower. And when they fill a cart, one of the devils starts pulling it in that direction. And then you see an empty one come back.
I'm going to whisper to the group that I don't know that we're going to be too welcomed here. Being the ones that they're offloading. This might be more of a
Just to clarify, the races that they're offloading are the same races that are standing there like crew members.
got it. So it's a mix of people. It's not
Yeah, no, it's a complete
anything.
mix. There's no like segregation of races or anything. It's not like humans are only no, like humans are crew members and some of the slaves or cargo that happen to be humanoids are also human. So it's not like
But they're definitely up to some shifty shit.
it might appear as such to you.
Damn it, Katie. This is where we need Katie. I mean, I guess. I'm gonna look at Tatty and say, you're my other shifty one. What do you think?
And I can sneak up there and see if I can understand anything of what's going on, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend just walking into some place we don't know. I mean, we did that once before. That didn't go over so well. Down in the caverns.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Why don't you go see if you can understand anything that's going on?
sure. So, you said we can see imps and things like that, right?
Yep.
All right. So, let's make a new disguise.
Okay.
Let's take a little twirl on that ring of mine and see if I can shift myself into whatever looks like it's the most common race going on there.
Tieflings would probably be the most common race you see.
Okay, tiefling it is. Well, tieflings are pretty tall, right?
They can be. There are some medium-sized tieflings, like not like the 6-7 foot tall ones that are typical of tieflings. There are some 5-footers.
Like
Okay,
Josie.
if there's 5-footers in there, then okay, yeah, I can do 5 foot, I think. So
Okay.
Okay, that'll work. So new tiefling disguise, yay!
All right.
You might
And
run into Josephine.
Right?
You never know.
male or female?
We'll do male.
And how are you approaching?
I'm gonna try and just. I mean, is there a way for me to like sneak up there?
Yeah, there's like some
Okay.
rock outcroppings, so you can like duck
Okay.
from cover to cover when people
Then
aren't looking.
I'll do that.
Okay. And how close do you want to get?
Close enough for me. Well, I want to start with close enough for me to listen to them to see if I can pick up on language and see if I understand any of it.
Okay. Yeah, so you... What's everyone else doing while Taddy's up to this?
Just watching Taddy
Okay.
and our surroundings. But that's about
Agreed.
Okay. So you all watch Taddy kind of ease his way towards, and then when he gets a little bit closer, he starts like hiding behind the rocks and, you know, moving from shadow to shadow like you would assume Taddy has done countless times because you guys have never really seen him do it. But you notice as he's doing it, every time he moves or ducks or crouches, little puffs of glitter pop off of him. And when he gets to about ear range, you notice one of the imps holding a clipboard looks over in Taddy's direction and just kind of casually starts flying his way over. You're about 200 feet away from this imp right now, Teddy, and you do see him starting to head your way.
Okay. I just stand there.
Okay. He will fly up to you. Just, in common. You don't look like you work here. On any. What's your name?
Everybody calls me Bells, but my full name's Beelzebub.
All right. Bells. Weird name, but you know, I guess I guess we'll roll with that. Are you new here? What are you doing in the rocks?
Well, I was just I'm new to the area, and
Oh,
didn't
so-
wanna.
no, that's perfect. I haven't had a new person in quite some time. You see he's like flipping through papers on his clipboard. He's just, ahem. Welcome to New Hell, land of the Forsaken, doom, despair, and torment, overseen by our one and only Lord Sorf, but belonging to the all-powerful Asmodeus. Do you have an appointment today, or are you here for a walk-in sale of your soul? Perhaps you're returning to complete a previously made deal? Or are you just here to escape to warmer climates for the winter? Well, don't just stand there gawking. Tell me what you're here for.
I'm just here to check it out. Warmer climate.
Ah, warmer climate's great. And how long will you be staying?
Undetermined.
Undetermined. I'll
He
tell you.
answered that question and look.
I'll just put down 2 weeks, and if you need longer, you just go to our registrar's office at the Capitol and you get another passport slip. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Perfect. And I'm assuming you have the 5 gold to pay for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll take that payment promptly. And are you traveling alone?
I left some stuff back there because I didn't want to drag it all the way up here.
Okay.
I might have friends coming. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, well, I need your friends to register with me to get the passport. If they go without it, it'll be a very bad day for everybody. And it'll be the same. It'll be 5 gold per person for 2 weeks here in New Hell. And he tears off the bottom of a slip of paper and hands it to you and goes, and here's your travel permit for New Hell. Like I said, good for 2 weeks. If not, just go to the registrar's office in the capital, straight north of us, and get an extension.
That's great.
Perfect.
Thanks, man.
Do you have any items you need to declare? Any holy reliquaries, high-powered magical items, things that may or may not otherwise cause the demise of our great Lord Sorf?
Like
Like a
any
fully
weapons?
split light sword?
I mean, things known to kill a god, really. It's not that it's not allowed, they just want to know if you have it or not.
God, no, nothing I have will kill a god that I'm aware of.
Okay, perfect. Since you've never been here, let me give you the lay of the land. We have battlefields to the east. Stay away from there unless you want to train to be one of the best fighters in all of New Hell. We have manufacturing to the west. That's where we make our war engines and machinery of evil, doom, and despair. And we have our soul engine right here in the central capital.
This soul engine? What? That's a new one to me. Can you fill me in on the details on
Oh,
that?
yes, it's quite simple. Everything in hell is powered by the despair and doom and gloom of tortured souls. So, as you can see, we have a fresh new assortment of souls coming off the docks today. They'll be taken to the capital. We will try various means of causing doom, despair, and gloom, which, if it works, will power our soul engine. If not, they'll be strung up and tortured for the rest of their miserable, pathetic lives to power the soul engine. Either way, it's a win-win for New Hell and for the slavers who bring them here.
Totally makes sense to me now. Okay, see, you are so informative. I'd like to thank you for all the information you've given me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Tips are customary when you appreciate good information. And he holds his long, bony, clawed hand out.
I'm gonna tip him 5 quid.
These are interesting looking currency. What's their value in gold? I might be able to find some sucker to trade for them in the capital.
I could be honest with you, I never actually had them evaluated.
Ah,
So
wonderful.
I'm not sure, but
Well,
I'd
there's
look for that.
there's plenty of demons here in the capital, well, all over New Hell, really, that love intriguing and special items. So I should be able to get a nice price for these as he shoves them in his little purse he's got tied around his waist. Anything else I can help you with?
Nope. I'm gonna head back and give him the little peace sign. I'm gonna head back and go.
You
grab
see him,
the rest of
like-
my gear and stuff.
Like, okay. Yes, please do.
And,
And if your friends show up, make sure they get their permit, unless they want to be tortured in New Hell for the rest of their miserable lives.
yeah, right. Gotcha. All right. Thumbs up. I'm
Alright,
on my way.
well-
And I start heading.
Back to it then. And he flies back towards the dock.
So I'm gonna just stroll on back.
Okay.
And once I get to the group, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't know what happened there, man, but like, he noticed me walking up, but he gave me a pass for 5 gold and said I can come and go as I please.
You made friends with him?
Well, I mean, he's apparently the door greeter who signs you up and gives you the passes and tells you what the what is. And he explained to me that there's a soul engine that they bring the souls to torture to power this joint. So I think we found the place, guys.
As soon as you say that, Otis is gonna lean in and just in a deep voice be like, "Where is it?"
Just relay back to the information that the DM just gave me on locations.
Yeah, so when he was explaining that to you on the world map, he would have pointed at the central building just north of you for the soul engine, the one to the east for the battlefields, and the one to the west for the forge, basically.
Gotcha. Oh, the whole entire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the whole thing.
Okay. I was kind of picturing the city itself, like community, whatever.
No, he was
Around the
the
tower.
whole island. He was like, that one way over there, that's the battlefield. That one
okay,
way over there, that's the forge.
Okay. Well then, yeah, no. Apparently, yeah, that big tower right there behind me, big guy. That's where we're going. Fuck. And all we got to do is go. Apparently, he says y'all can come. Y'all want to pay 5 gold, and they'll give you a pass to get in. So, just
Okay.
mind you, it's hell. So, you know, there's going to be some evil shit going on here. Oh,
Alright.
and apparently there's some restrictions, or not restrictions, but notations that they want to know if you're carrying anything that can kill a god or holy symbols. As I look at Odie,
That can kill.
so
I guess we'll find out.
Mhm.
yeah, just be aware of that before we go walking up. You know, and essentially, I'm just gonna relay everything that just happened to you guys. Get you caught up on what I just went through. Minus the glitter part, because I didn't see it.
Sounds great.
Now, I need to look over all my stuff to make sure that I can even walk in there without having anybody blast me right off the bat with a holy symbol of any sort.
Yeah, I'd probably wrap those up in a rag, tuck them in the bottom of the bag, maybe, or somewhere where it's not visible, at least.
Didn't you say the goblin enjoys tips?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Maybe
tipped him
maybe
a couple
he
of
would
those coins
enjoy
from
some
down
cursed
underneath.
items.
Yeah.
What was that?
I said maybe the goblin would like to be tipped in cursed pottery pieces.
I mean,
Or demon.
apparently it's a city of some sorts. Maybe we can find somebody to remove curses. I'm sure they probably got people who can put them on. If they can put them on, they can take them off.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that easy this time, Patty.
It's worth a shot, man. I can't not fly, man.
I mean, you can still fly.
Yeah,
Just
that's what Taddy would say, though.
yeah.
I'm aware of my actual situation, but that's what Taddy would say. No, I can't fly.
Sorry, I'm a literal person. So.
Well, to Taddy, if I can't fly more than,
If you can't have the zoomies, it's not worth it.
right.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm wearing anything.
Of table, your holy symbols are really the only thing they would even be remotely worried about, Odess.
Well, yeah, that's what. But I'm trying to look and make sure I don't have shit that's got the damn holy symbol on it. Like the shield doesn't anymore.
Mm-mm.
So I think I just need to put my holy symbol away for the time being. Let me just see if I can even.
I'd probably look at Silt and say, yeah, Silt, by the way, tieflings are the majority here, by the way.
I think she would shift.
Yeah, me too. That's why I said something.
That's to see if I can recall the symbol of Talos.
That should be ingrained in your head. Oh, Talos. Never mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't even make you roll for that because that's the predominant religion in Haven. So yeah, you can recall it.
I'm gonna ask Can if he can make me a symbol for Talos.
I can. Yes.
It would take you 8 hours.
Passes for 2 weeks, so I mean, I ain't exactly in a rush to get back there, guys. We need time before we go in. But I mean,
Well, we definitely
you're not a
too much.
follower of. Oh, go ahead, Pam. Pam.
No, I was gonna say we definitely like don't want to grab too much attention. Like to make it. I mean, I don't even know. Never been here. I don't know how.
Yeah, and I'd look at Odie and if you're actually asking Hanawar out loud about this, I'd be like, you're not even a follower of Talos. Why would you want
So I should ask
one of him to?
before we go any further with that.
You sound so far away.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to switch over to my headset microphone. You relayed everything that this little thing told us. Told you, right?
Mm-hmm.
To include Asmodeus' name.
Yeah, if it was in there.
It was.
Okay. So that is why I want a symbol of Talos. if they're worried about a god killing another god, I wouldn't think that he would be too upset over a follower of a evil god ish. I mean, at least he considers them to be evil, or one that believes in torture of their people. I don't think that they would be noticed as much of a follower as Poseidon, if that
Well,
makes sense.
No, that makes all sense. But the what I'm saying is, wouldn't it just be quicker and easier to put away your Poseidon stuff than create a symbol that you're not going to be able to use other than for decoration?
I don't need to use it. I just need it to explain things when things happen.
Oh, okay. Your logic. I'll let you go with it, man. So we want to wait and let Luke Ad do his thing? I kind of asked that to the group.
Looks like it.
I'm not sure Pan is comfortable making a symbol of Talos.
I was waiting for that. I knew it was coming.
I mean, look, my god has very few rules. Like, I can come up with all the murderous, destructive type of inventions I want. He will applaud me. But his one rule is we don't like Taltos.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, but you're not doing it to support him. You're doing it to deceive the enemy.
Not deceive, persuade.
Oh, well, potato.
DM, I'll be off the mic for just a second. I gotta let the dog out.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, you're the man. You're the crafter, man. So I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's your call. But I mean, yeah, I don't. I personally wouldn't see why, if you're, persuading the other people that from this item, you're not actually supporting him.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm just being a little dense, but what good does it do to have a symbol of Taltos?
That'd be an Odie answer there, but
It would be.
he just walked away.
I think he's coming back in right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Last I heard, Pan had asked a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking for more clarification on what good the symbol of Talos is going to do in this situation.
Otis is gonna lean in towards Pan, and he's gonna look at him, and he's gonna say, Gal is somewhere here, being tortured because of us, right?
From what I understand, yes.
So wouldn't it benefit me to persuade others that maybe I follow a god that believes in torture? And as he's looking at you, Pan, you're gonna see it's kind of like You're seeing the angry dad eyes.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking at you with like angry dad eyes at the moment.
The couple things I have with this is I get where you're coming from. But the thing with I don't know how well that's gonna work. Yeah, Devils and Taltos are both evil, but Taltos is chaotic and Devils are lawful.
Evil is evil, is it not?
Oh no, no. Two very big distinctions in there. One of them's evil just to be evil. The other one just loves to use rules to be evil. Well, you know, those are the type of people that say technically correct is the best kind of correct. They're just horrible, horrible creatures.
So at this point, like, I would say it's pretty obvious, at least to anybody in the group that's sitting here watching this conversation happen. You would see that Otis is starting to gain. It's very obvious. He's starting to get more antsy. Jacob probably knows what I'm talking about when you're dealing with that one suspect that just as they're talking, that you can see it building.
Yeah.
So as the conversation is continuing, that's what's happening with Otis. Is you can see he's starting to build his frustration and anger. And
I was
he's just
gonna. Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna just say, like, okay, guys, just one goal. Try to find Galen soul somewhere, if it's even possible, regardless of what it takes. We're already here, so let's not get distracted from the main focus. Whatever we gotta do to get to here, to not bring attention to us, to hopefully get this done in 2 weeks, because then I don't want to raise suspicions like, what are we doing here? Let's put everything else aside for the moment and just one goal. Trying to find Galen. And I'm gonna look at both of them and just kind of step away.
Okay. Fine. I will make the thing.
Okay. So you'll spend the next couple of hours here forging and refining a holy symbol to Talos, which I will add to your inventory, Otis. And yeah, we're gonna call that a long rest too.
I'm going to enchant it with my thing that I can make objects make noise.
Okay.
And so at random intervals, it will just randomly make a loud farting noise.
Okay. I am gonna have you remember that, Jeremy, and you can just kind of butt in whenever there's a farting noise and let us know when it happens.
Perfect.
So, because you set the interval when you do the enchantment, so just mid conversation, hey, there's a fart noise there. But yeah, you guys will all get a long rest. You'll know it's nighttime, but due to the magma and lava and whatever else, it doesn't really get dark here. It just kind of dims a little bit. And best you can tell, it's just a little past midnight when Pan is done. You're all long rested, and ready to go, and that's where we are going to stop tonight's episode.
Okay.
So, yeah, you made it to hell.
We're in hell. Woohoo!
That's where we'll leave off. So thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. I know it's Labor Day weekend, so thanks for taking time out if you did. And we'll see you back here next week, hopefully with